and just got my new ones in. Look how pretty. We are in West Branch, Iowa, the birthplace and burial site of President Herbert Hoover. Herbert and Lou Henry Hoover are buried right here. And one thing that Herbert Hoover wanted to do when he was buried was to be brought back to his hometown. And he's buried within eye shot of the cabin that he was born in. And the reason he wanted to be buried in this way is so people from small areas, born in one-room cottages or whatever, could understand that they could come from a little small one-room shack somewhere out in the middle of nowhere and become President of the United States. I'm at the the Mara Inn? And I was about to head to the fairgrounds to camp out because Obama's in town and I'm capturing him tonight. But I just met this really nice couple and I was on the way out of the door here to go camp at the fairgrounds, and they actually offered to cover my room tonight, which is phenomenal. You'd like to meet them.
Lisa and Pete, and we think this is great.
Where are you guys from?
Seattle and Minnesota.
Seattle and Minnesota. Nice.
Sac, Minnesota.
Nice. Well, I thank you guys very much, and I hope the day is wonderful for you both.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, back to the good old days that people, I don't know, they helped each other. Farmers, we all worked together. Now everything's so independent. Too much money, I think. There's a lot of
What about you?
Well, I think I'd like to see him first get our boys home from overseas, get the war quick as possible, and then keep our money at home and build our own bridges and stuff. Take care of our own environment and stuff instead of other countries.
Nice.
It's my pleasure and distinct honor to introduce a man who, with your help, will be the next President of the United States, Barack Obama.
It's important in this election not just to change political parties in the White House, but we've also got to change how politics is done. Yeah. All right, we got some time for questions.
Mike. Thanks. Okay, I'm not actually even from Iowa.
Uh-oh.
My name is Mike Daniel. I'm hiking the American Discovery Trail, and this trail runs from ocean to ocean, and it just happens to run through this town. I happen to be here today, and I think you're the man for the job without question. But my question, being that I'm an outdoor person, is what can you tell us that you will do to protect our national parks, our trail systems, and to look out for the environment that's being overrun by people who don't really care about anything other than building new oil wells and taking what's left that actually keeps us healthy, mentally sound, and spiritually fit?
Okay, well, I tell you what, the person who was really the founder of the conservation movement in this country was Teddy Roosevelt, a Republican. I mean, we forget that there's been a long Republican as well as Democratic tradition of looking after our national parks and being good stewards of the earth. One of the things that, as president, that you do is you fly, or as a candidate, I'm flying over this country all the time. And sometimes I look down there, you'll be flying over the Grand Canyon, or you'll fly over the Appalachians or the Rockies, and you just think, wow, we hit the lottery. When it comes to the land, it would be a shame for us not to preserve it. And there's nothing liberal or conservative about that. That is an American tradition of stewardship of the land. And that's something that I intend to maintain as President of the United States.
Thank you.
All right?
Okay, we are now, after a cold night, and visiting with Senator Obama at his little town meeting. Been a nice day to walk today, in the 60s. Tomorrow it's supposed to snow, go figure. But right now we've been road walking for a while, which I just hate. But now we're on the Comet Trail, which I think only runs for 2 or 3 miles and it's back on roads. So I'm gonna walk really slow through here. Oh boy, Thanksgiving's in a couple of days. Like I said, it's supposed to snow, so let's hope we stay warm. It's Thanksgiving on the Heart of Iowa Trail. We got our first snowfall of the year yesterday. So happy Thanksgiving. Went from wearing shorts to jackets in the snow in a day. Woo! All right, stopped into a gas station that's open at the end of the Heart of Iowa Trail in Melbourne. The trail kind of ends here. It's supposed to continue to roads, but it doesn't. So having my Thanksgiving meal, which consists of a taco and some hot cocoa and some water. I'm thankful. Still on the Heart of Iowa Trail. This stretch actually from Maxwell to Cambridge, you're supposed to be doing road walk because this trail is not complete. But this has been some of the best walking of this entire Heart of Iowa Trail. Take a look at this. I mean, this is what it's like. It's just wonderful. It's fantastic. And this is supposed to go like 7 miles into Maxwell, and there's a bridge out, which is a problem. But you can get around that. I guess I'll jump on one of the roads then. But it said this beats road walking all to hell, man, and it's beautiful. Look at this. Woohoo! All right, gonna have to camp soon because it's freezing out here, man. All right, I'm at Wingett's house right now. She's a PCT hiker last year, and her and her mom are cooking up some Thanksgiving dinner for me. I called them from Cambridge, and I got picked up in Huxley. She drove all the way over to pick me up and bring me to their home. I got a shower. My laundry's going right now. Got a shave. That's what I needed. And I'm playing with a dog, Skipper. He's right here. Look at Skipper. Catch it. Here, let me see. Drop it. Drop it. What are you making over there right now?
Mashed potatoes.
Would they be blended potatoes or mashed?
What?
Would they be considered blended potatoes or mashed potatoes?
Probably blended, but when I grew up, we called them mashed potatoes.
Look, American Discovery Trail signs. California, 1,800 miles, but it's a lot further than that for me because I have to still do the southern tier, which I ain't even done with the northern tier. And this says 1,173 miles. I really feel like I've been further than that. Anyway, Slater. Here we are on the Neil Smith Trail that goes from Big Creek Dam all the way down to Des Moines. So it's about a 26-mile bike path, which is awesome. Beautiful fall forests, or winter, as it should be called. So today, I was passing through this town, Griswold, and the folks here at this hotel had seen me in Atlantic yesterday, and they saw me in this weather and allowed me to come in and actually put me up in their hotel for the night. Not only that, but here in this town of Griswold, Iowa, I go by a place called the Daily Bread to have breakfast. The owner overhears me talking to these ladies about the trip. He comes out, takes my ticket away, and pays for my breakfast. I am amazed how this keeps happening. I mean, Iowa has been phenomenal as any other state. Just the level of decent people who do amazing things. I mean, they saw me in this kind of weather and brought me in. Just astounding.
Hello, we are the Pratts. This is my wife Rita, my oldest son Abraham, Wyatt, Josiah, and Mary, and our friend Emily. My name is Todd.
After one more good day off in Griswold with some really good folks, amazing kindness in that town. Just couldn't believe it. It was astounding. But after getting off the roads, back into Silver City, now we're on the Wabash Trace Trail, which leads almost right to the direct border of Nebraska. So it's covered in snow. It's awful. It's awful beautiful, man. Another storm's supposed to be coming in, I think tomorrow. Ice storm, snowstorm. Should be in Nebraska in a day and a half. Hope I don't have to take another day off, but there is supposed to be another big ice, sand, snowstorm coming in. December in Iowa and Nebraska. What do you expect, man? Good times. Woo! All right, we're just outside of Manola, Iowa, which is just a few more miles away from Council Bluffs. And off here to the side of the trail, it's got an old train wreck. Guess they didn't make it to the station quite on time. With the snow covering it out by the river, it looks really cool though right now. So you never know what you're gonna see on these paths, man. It's interesting all the time. Oh, that's just wrong. It's closed 5 to 10. It's open today 5 to 10, and it's only like, I don't know, 2:30 maybe. Steak. Ugh. Head over to Boys Town right now to do a little interview. Snow ain't going away. Today's supposed to be the last day of bad weather. It's supposed to clear for like a week. I hope so, man, because I am getting nowhere fast.
Hello, I'm Tom Lynch. I'm the director of the Hall of History here at Boys Town. And the movie Boys Town was filmed right here in our village of Boys Town in the summer of 1938, the 75th anniversary. The movie is coming up very soon, and it's going to be celebrated here in the village. And this is the Oscar that Spencer Tracy received for portraying Father Flanagan. Mr. Tracy dedicated it to Father Flanagan, and it sat on Father's desk for 10 years. It's very worn. And after the movie was created, Louis B. Mayer offered Father Flanagan $1 million to move to Beverly Hills. But Father Flanagan turned it down and said the village of Boys Town would remain here in Nebraska. On December 12, 1917, Father Flanagan founded our home. And this is the 90th anniversary this year, December 12th, of the founding of our residence for young boys to come and live. We have a picture of our first 5 boys who Father Flanagan welcomed, and also an image of our first home, which Father Flanagan rented with $90 from his very good friend Henry Monsky, a prominent Jewish attorney in the city of Omaha. And when Father Flanagan founded our home 90 years ago, he created a home that never had existed before in the United States. It was a home that welcomed boys of all races and religions, and was open from the very beginning for any child to come and improve their lives and help them to get better.
All right, once again, we are back on roads, which, God, just sucks. They had us on 34, which is a 4-lane with like 60-mile-an-hour traffic for like 6 or 7 miles. It's horrible. Now we're on 79 that goes up to Valparaiso, and it's on a 2-lane with no shoulder at all and 60-mile-an-hour traffic. We're almost to the end of the Oak Creek Trail, which ends in Brainerd. It's about a couple of miles from here. And I'm looking at the maps, and now they have us doing another like 20-mile stretch of road walking. But there's two other trails. There's the Oxbow and the Nebraska City Trail. And I don't quite understand why they do this, because those trails run directly from Lincoln all the way to Grand Island, whereas these trails go north, 20 miles on roads to walk an 11-mile trail, then 30 miles south to walk on more roads. I don't get it. I don't get it. I know it's good for bikes, but for hiking it sucks. Pretty hungry today. It was a really cold night last night. I feel like I might be getting a cold. Hope not. But anyway, I'm gonna go look for this other trail and say the hell with the road walking, because it's stupid. I'm so sick of roads. Nebraska has way too many roads, not enough trails, and there's national trails everywhere, but roads, just roads, non-stop freaking roads. I hate it. All right, I'm sick. I'm about, I don't know, 3 miles into what's going to be a 44-mile day. It's about 29 degrees, but sunny, so it's really nice. But I have to get all the way to Doniphan, Nebraska today from York. I'm on a different trail than the American Discovery Trail. This is actually an actual trail that follows a gravel road. That's the Nebraska City System, something or another. If it's like a military gridded road, which is an actual trail, as opposed to walking busy roads like that thing over there. But like I said, I'm about 5 miles in to what I have to do 44 miles by tomorrow morning at noon on a Saturday when the post office closes, because Monday is Christmas Eve and I'm not sure what their hours are going to be. If I don't get there, I'm stuck there for the whole weekend until Christmas. And Doniphan, I heard, is a small town with no hotels, no nothing. So I don't want to spend Christmas, you know, in a town waiting around for a post office. So off the hike, baby. Beautiful day. Glad to be out. They're coming after me. What's going on? What's up, dudes? Oh my God. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing? Holy crap. I'm getting attacked by birds. Now they're following me. Hold it, guys. Crazy. You guys must get fed all the time. I'm in Kennesaw. This beautiful sunset going on behind me. Scott Giddings, my friend from the Boys Town in Omaha, came out and picked me up with his daughters. Took me to a Christmas dinner. It's Christmas Eve right now. And now I'm staying at his in-laws' house for Christmas Eve night.
This is my father-in-law, Dolan Peterson, and his wife, Connie, who's over there in the room with my daughters, Jordan and Colby.
All right.
And
I love to be filmed.
You love to be filmed?
Oh my gosh, you carry that around?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Holy moly.
Ladies, thank you for dinner.
Thank you.
And thank you for allowing me to stay here on Christmas Eve.
You're welcome.
I was out walking by the close to Fort Kearney, and Mr. Hall, Lauren Hall, stopped and asked me what I was doing. He's on the way to feed his cattle, and he actually stopped, picked me up, and invited me to come back to his family's home for Christmas dinner. So I'm here now. It's the whole residence, whole clan's here. It's getting cold. It was sunny earlier. Now it's clouding up. It's supposed to be some Christmas snow falling, but we're here, and guess I'm going to join him for a meal before I get back on the trail in a couple hours. It's amazing, man. People, amazing. Christmas Day. Oh, boo! Ah! Nothing but me and the trains. It stops, so I can't get across. All right, now I'm taking a little side trip here. This is the Archway Monument in Kearney, Nebraska. It goes over Interstate 80, so if you're ever headed west over 80, you'll be able to go right under this thing.
Yeah, this bust here was former three-term governor of Nebraska, Mr. Frank Morrison. The idea, the whole concept of the Archway Parkway was his idea.
Crazy.
Let's see. All right. I'm having a kind of a tough time lately. I don't know if it's because of the weather, because I'm moving so slow, because I'm having to stay in town more than I want. But it's just, I don't know, I'm going through one of those times lately. It's the holidays too, and I haven't, not been around family or friends. But it's I don't know. I'm feeling weird about everything. I don't know if I want to. Not that I want to go home or quit, but it's just I'm having a tough time. I think it's more worrying about finances right now because this last month, with all the snow and ice storms, I've been stuck inside. I've been taking more time off. I'm moving slower, not doing the miles. It's a lot of road walking. It's just been, I don't know. I've been kind of down, I guess, and I don't know. All the wonderful things that happen on a constant basis, I'm still just like the last few days have been, even with the sunshine, it's still 10 to 15 degrees out there. I don't know. We'll see what happens this week, man. I might need a miracle.
Is that pronged antelope? Wow. All right, so I got to see the pronghorn antelope, and right now, right over here, I get my very first shot of the Rockies on this entire trip. Won't be there for a long time, unfortunately. I wish I could hike over them as soon as I get to Denver, but it's buried in snow right now, so I'm gonna have to do the turnaround, the eastbound trek first. About to go check out the Pawnee Buttes up here on top, get a nice view down, but Rockies right there. Snow's coming again. All right, after being out on the Pawnee Buttes yesterday for a while and doing some hiking, Miss Doris invited me back over to their home. Had a spaghetti dinner with them last night. Feeding the horses a little bit of hay this morning. Gonna have some breakfast. What's up, buddy? Gonna have some breakfast. Say hello. And heading off back to Greeley to get back on the trail. What's up? Jesus. So we're heading back to Greeley to get on the trail, and I guess heading to Denver in about 2 days, hopefully. Just got kissed by a horse. As I leave Denver, I realize the weather has turned for the worse, so I made a choice to go back, stay with my buddy Foz for a couple of weeks, and during the day hike all the bike stretches of the American Discovery Trail through Denver, and at night go back to a nice, warm, comfortable bed.
entry in Green Mountain Falls. I'm about to try the mother load, which is this massive single pancake. So I figure if I finish it up, it can at least get me the 16 or 17 miles I'm trying to get over to Mueller State Park today as a slack pack before I come back here for one more night. Beautiful day. It's supposed to snow later, but for now it's great. So see how long it takes me to finish off this bad boy. So what are you got any thoughts on this, Dick?
Well, I think every hiker should have a good breakfast. If you can finish that, we give you a little medal.
Okay, awesome. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. Half done and I'm about to puke. What a wuss. So I don't get the pig medal. That's good. Alright, today's been a weird day. Hiked all day to get to this place. I had a reservation, and then the hotel gave the reservation away because the people who work for the engineers and the train company around here took all the rooms. So I got kicked to the curb. Now I'm in the middle of a town at dark with no camping, nowhere to go. So what the hell do you do? Freaking drag. They can't all be good days, I don't guess. All right, this is a little bit later. Hard to explain. You know, a lot of great things happen on this trip. You know, from the kind of people I meet to just the things that happen. And tonight, I was down. I was like freaking out. Didn't know what I was gonna do because the hotel was lost. There was nowhere to camp. So I was gonna go camp in a park. Police told me to leave. So I was like, damn it. I went over to a place to eat, get something to eat, and I was like, well, I'm gonna sit here and try to figure things out.